Good evening, everybody. San Diego, California. It's 8:03 p.m. 68 degrees by Mission Gorge, 20 Celsius. Reporting live from the 8 freeway that is not moving. So this Thursday, September 26th, if you are driving without pandas in your car, you are still going to be stuck on the 8 freeway, folks. Reporting live and direct from the freeway. So the freeway is at a complete stop, or was at a complete stop. I'm next to the freeway. I noticed that the other side of the freeway is completely stopped. I don't know how far this is stopped. It barely moves, but it's not a normal thing. So if you're going on the 8 freeway in San Diego, California, or somebody's going towards El Cajon, make sure you tell them that there is a freeway activity going towards El Cajon. Well, the 8 freeway is basically the exit of San Diego going east. Right now, I'm just walking to the train station because I'm gonna walk the stairs, and then you'll be able to see all the chaos from the cars. It could be that they're still stuck. It could be that there's some people still walking, be able to move. Anyways, hoping everybody's having a wonderful evening. Que tengan una buena noche. Good evening, folks. Hoping you're not in the path of the Hurricane Helene. There's a lot of traffic on the 8 freeway in San Diego, California. As you can see, it's moving now. It's moving here, but it isn't moving too fast, as you can see now. Look at, so all of that traffic over there, so there's a lot of traffic on the San Diego 8 freeway, as you can see. Welcome. I'm here trapped, trapped like mice. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic. The traffic only here, it moves a little bit because there's an exit over there, but really it's almost like at a standing point. It has been like that for a while, but it was actually worse. Now people can drive, but this is not normal to have this type of activity. Anyways, hello. ¿Cómo están todos? How's everybody doing? Walking the stairs to take the train on this last Thursday of September. Next Thursday is going to be fall. It's going to be October, the first week of Hallows Eve, coming very soon. The train is coming in 3 minutes. I'm here in Grantville. Well, if you're going home, you're gonna be stuck, folks, with all of those people in the red lights over there. And the train is coming in 2 minutes, going towards Santee. Well, the green line ends in Santee, but I'm not going over there. I am by Mission Gorge Road, yes sir. Mission Gorge Road. Patsy Purvis, I actually like your name. My really good friend, he knows all of the songs of Patsy Cline, and he used to be a famous, or at least knows how to do Patsy Cline in drag. And anyways, it's just conversation, folks. If you have somebody going east on the San Diego 8 freeway, heading towards El Cajon and towards the east counties, tell them that there's a lot of traffic. The traffic here's sort of like, it's kind of like running, but really it's not really moving. I don't know where those cars are going because they are moving, but there's like a lot of light. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get on the train that's coming right now, and I'm gonna sit on the opposite side. Well, I was gonna sit on this side, on my right. I'm gonna sit on the left. I'm gonna hope I can get a window so we can see what's going on, folks, live and direct. So this is the train station, folks, the old train. We're giving you guys a spooky filter in celebration of the October month that's coming.
This is a Green Line trolley bound for Santee. All passengers must have a valid fare. Please make these seats available when needed. In consideration of others, do not place your feet on the seats. Thank you.
Este es un Corilla verde con destino hacia el sur. Todo pasajero debe tener un boleto válido. Que puede fumar o comer de un trolley y toda la bebida debe estar en un envase sellado. Asientos de prioridad para personas con discapacidades o edad avanzada pueden ser localizados cerca de las puertas. Por favor, hacer estos asientos disponibles cuando sea necesario. En consideración a los pasajeros, favor de los primeros pies a los asientos.
So now the train is heading towards the college station.
Next station, San Diego State University.
San Diego State University.
San Diego State University.
San Diego State University is next.
I think that the video will get will freeze for like a couple of minutes, and then I'll go live again. I'll see if it picks up again, which I doubt it. Oh, but maybe. Check this out. It's packed. Anyways, I'm here at the world famous San Diego State University. There's something going on over there. There's like a lot of smoke. There's a concert of some sort. Well, now that I'm here live, I should mention that I'm a fashion designer, and this is my train station that takes me back to where I live in Hillcrest. And this is the San Diego State University, which is actually a very nice campus. And I did a fashion show here for like a organization for people that were what do you call this? Is the Starbucks. Actually, I'm here at the Starbucks. So apparently there's a concert at the Cold Coast Amphitheater. Oh, you know what? Throwback Thursday, folks. There's something going on over there. I don't know if this is the entrance to the stadium, but can you believe how old I am? I came to see in concert right there when I was a teen. When I was a teenager, yeah, because it was in the 80s. You're not gonna believe. I came to see live Echo and the Bunnymen, the Psychedelic Furs. Echo and the Bunnymen, the Psychedelic Furs. Who else? REM, Michael Stipe. Because it was like a lot of 80s, a lot of bands. Obviously, they were like their first singles in the 80s, and I came to this concert, and because they sort of had like one hit wonders. Though I've been here to see Mariah Carey. I saw her in concert, and I saw her front stage, and I remember when I saw Mariah Carey, how beautiful her legs are. So, anyways, I think because I'm talking too much, the bus is going to leave me. I need to make sure what time the bus. But anyways, here is the San Diego State University, and I actually had a show called Rock Stop the Violence, and I had like I didn't have any students. I don't remember if I had students in my show, but I had like professional models wearing vintage clothing, and it was like a really nice fashion show. And I had all the students in the college come to my show here, and there's my bus, folks. I think if I might have to get into this bus before it leaves if the doors are open, which I believe they are. And I might have to show him my cards. Oh. Well, hello there, everybody. It's been quite a day indeed. I'm on the bus. Can you believe it? Who goes on the bus after that drive? After that Los Angeles bus driver hijacked, I dare get on the bus again. I won't stand for this anymore. Always bring your little, it's always good to have a lipstick with you. This one is a charger lipstick, of course. See how fabulous? You charge it, and then when you leave home and you're on the bus and your battery's dying, this has saved me a lot of pain throughout the last couple of months, folks. What else is in my little black bag? Let's see. When you're on the bus, I always have a business card with me. Thanks for stopping by here on my YouTube account, medavog. That's my name. And my Instagram as well is medavog. Thanks for liking and subscribing to this fabulous live video. And medavog tour, that's actually my hashtag, medavog tour. And well, this is my business card. Doesn't have a number, a phone number. It has my Instagram. So I give it to the models when I meet them. And right now, I'm not really giving it to anybody because I wanted to. This is just more like a special thing I did for certain individuals. Must carry your fabulous things, folks. Well, maybe I should read some of the messages. If you guys post more messages, I can definitely read them. But the bus that was hijacked in Los Angeles, that was very scary. Obviously, nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, nonetheless get killed. Nobody wants to see no one wants to see somebody get killed because they miss the president of the ex so-called president of the United States Donald Trump. Nobody wants to get killed because they try to kill him. It's unfortunately they tried to do it probably more than 2 times, but if everything goes well, I don't think that he will be president ever again. Anyways, with the whole thing with climate change and the deniers, can you believe that a lot of those people who deny climate change, and they do so much against their own communities, and then in their own governor DeSantis, plays the card that everything is fine with this Hurricane Helene. You know, they continue to play the cards that nothing is wrong with climate change, yet they have a hurricane that's coming into land that has never hit Tallahassee in 200 years. Basically, since Tallahassee came up to fruition, they've never had a storm of this caliber. And for the governor who shits his pants like Donald Trump and farts in the governor's mansion, has no authority whatsoever in basically what I'm trying to say is that he has no fucking balls. He just comes out like 24 hours before the hurricane starts and starts telling people to go to higher ground. Who the hell goes to higher ground on the plains? You know, when I drove through Tallahassee on the plane a couple of months ago when I went to Miami, I flew over the Tallahassee and I flew over the entire state to go to Miami just for a stupid, sorry, not a stupid, I went to a fabulous birthday celebration at the Versace mansion, and I flew over. I've never been to Florida. I think that the people in Florida are extremely rude, and the Floridians, some of them have nothing to expect in the world, because you have a governor that basically degrades them on a 24-hour basis, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 fucking days a year, and his ultimate job is to protect those in need. And he comes out like 28, not even 48 hours, telling people to go to higher ground because the surge might be up to 20 feet high. Really? 20 feet high. You know, it's called a fucking tsunami, and it's not 20 feet high. It's gonna be like over 30, and it's called a fucking tsunami. It's not a fucking surge. When the wave is that high and it's just going and forward and going and not coming back, it's just pushing the water in. And so, yeah, and then he told people that that go to higher ground or go to fucking Atlanta, Georgia, where the hurricane is also going to be like a hurricane one. Well, at least you won't get hit by 130 mile per hour winds. You'll get hit by 100 mile per hour. Like, where are all these people going to go? He doesn't have what is he doing? He doesn't have he doesn't have the power to tell people, hey, just get out of the fucking state. There's nothing over here. Where are all those people gonna go? It's all the planes. When you're driving, when you're flying on top of the plane, you're flying over Florida, all you see is water, the plains with some sort of lagoons and alligators. There's no thought in what he says. You know, all of those fucking alligators are, when he starts all those swamps and everything that's next to it, all of those alligators, all of that shit that has been there for hundreds of years is gonna get picked up and be thrown into the communities. He doesn't think right. What do you mean stay in higher ground, or like go to the 7th floor of your building? Really? Anyways, folks. Well, the bus is not moving, but I know that this is not this road has nothing to do with the freeway, but it could be be blocking the freeway entrance, and the bus driver doesn't know that the freeway is basically blocked, and he might have to be here for a while. Maybe I should just go and tell him, but I'm wondering, is your thing letting you know that the 8 freeway is blocked, like everybody's trapped in the freeway, and so everybody's going to the freeway, and now there's going to be probably, like, I don't know. Anyways, just to let you know. I know, but everybody who's going down, they're going to be blocking they won't block the ramps. Everybody's trying to go now over here, but the freeways are all blocked. It's been there for like 30 minutes. Anyways, just to let you know. Trying to be a good Samaritan, folks. I feel like the bus that was hijacked in Los Angeles is sort of like obviously it was straight out of a movie, but the hijacked Los Angeles bus, I feel like that's more of things to come in the whole country if Donald Trump gets in office. Because if you think about it, when he was in office, crime was at an all-time high. All he did was complain. There were riots left and right. Everywhere he goes, people were protesting. Everything that he did was he got rid of the eggs costing 99 cents. Now the eggs cost $4.99, and they're trying to blame it on Kamala, who's not even the fucking president yet. And you have this low budget governors governing the country. Half of the states are rednecks. Nobody lives there, and they expect the electoral vote to count them as people when you only have like 2,000 people on these redneck communities. The country is not shaped by those people. The big cities like New York, California, Chicago, just to name a few, Minneapolis, Minnesota. No wonder there's so much hate on Minnesotans because of Donald Trump. And now he's going after Boise, Idaho, and Springfield, Ohio. Out of all the states, poor people in Springfield, Ohio. Can you believe that? I swear to God, there's no shame. There's no shame, folks. instead of saying black people, he said that Haitians here, Haitians there, not black people, because he already put them down for so many decades. He has no other choice but to come up with another ethnicity that is black to put the country down. Anyways, I'm here in Southern California, folks, where we are waiting for a big earthquake that hasn't happened. I guess that the what do you call it? I thought that there was a lot of traffic. It's kind of weird because the traffic continues and then it doesn't continue. So I guess I'm not going towards I'm going towards Kensington now, but all of the cars over here that are going that way, they're going to be stuck on the 8 freeway because the 8 freeway wasn't moving. Anyways, this bus is so dirty. Next time I'll have to call is there such a thing as a limousine bus drive, a limousine Uber as a limousine? Anyways, did you know also that in California they're getting rid of the plastic bags in the grocery stores because they're saying that people were really recycling the bags? Yeah, because see, this is the thing. Just because you charge $10 for the recycling bag, that doesn't mean that people were they paid 10 cents. People need to throw their trash out, and some people don't have trash cans, so they need to throw out the trash in the trash bags. And so yeah, the plan didn't work because before that people were not paying for the trash bags, but people like me who have always been part of like the environmentalist, I always carry this bag to let people know that this tote bag is environmentally friendly and is made in America, not made in China. I use it and save 2 shopping bags per week, 104 bags per year, folks. So 104 bags times 10 cents, how much is that? How much am I saving? Is it $10.40 or is it $104? Anyways, you guys do the math. I'm just here to make a live video and keep you entertained. So these windows are so dirty, and I wish I could get off the train. I wish I could get off the bus and show you around this beautiful neighborhood called Kensington, which is where I'm now on. I would get off and walk around the neighborhood and show you Charlie Chaplin's house. Charlie Chaplin used to live over here, and the Thomas sisters. A really good friend of mine actually lives in the Charlie Chaplin's home, and one of the homes, and it looks like something from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So this is the community that's called Van Dyke because of Dick Van Dyke. A lot of the streets are named after famous celebrities and royalty and presidents. So right now I'm on Adams Avenue, obviously, and then it's like Monroe, Lincoln Avenue, Washington. Then I got University Avenue is just University Avenue, but I'm on the famous Adams Avenue, folks. These are actually my stomping grounds since I was a kid. I actually used to live over here on the corner in a beautiful place See, this is the cool thing about being cool, I guess, when you're in your 20s and 30s and you have really good friends, and in your 40s, when you have really good friends, you don't know when you have. This is Kensington. See, we're on Kensington, folks. The Kensington. Actually, the Kensington Cinema was there, and the Kensington Club is there, which is very famous by a lot of people. I would get out of the bus if I didn't have to wait for the bus for 30 more minutes. And I don't know if I would want to give you a. I have 41 percent on my phone, which is the most that I ever had, believe it or not. There's the Kensington Cinema. I have 41% on my phone of battery, which is the most I ever had when I've gone live. That I lasted over 2 hours, where at one point I had over 7,000 people watching my videos in one point, and it is not the moment right now because it's only 8:42. I think like around after 9:30 p.m. or around 10 p.m., believe it or not, when you go live on YouTube, after a certain time, people start coming in because it's morning in Russia, it's morning in Europe. It's like, so right now it's morning in like in the United Kingdom and Russia. So I started getting a lot of people saying hello from all parts of Ukraine and some parts of Russia where they can get the YouTube, because YouTubers in Russia who can go and see people live, most likely they're not going to be able to see anybody on any other application on their phone. But a lot of the people in those parts of the world, they love YouTube. Many people in the south of America, in different parts of the world, like New Zealand, Australia, Argentina, South Africa, in those parts of the world where people can watch the YouTube, it's part of their life. You know, YouTube, like going live on YouTube, folks, is not part of the American way. YouTube is more seen just by regular people who love watching the news, and it is not expected to watch anybody who's either famous or not famous on YouTube, because people will go and watch them more on the TikTok or on the other. I always feel like YouTube in America is the second choice to the Instagrammers. And I've been with YouTube for 17 years. I just celebrated 17 years this September. I believe I have over 14,000 videos, and some of my videos have been hitting or will hit 1 million views. But because I have thousands of videos, I don't need to worry about the algorithm of me not making a video and not having people seeing my videos on a daily basis, because I have so many videos. And sometimes I'll up like let's say like this month, but like just like on a regular random week, if I make on a regular day, if I make all these shorts and I make all these videos and I upload like 10 videos, whether they're shorts, live videos, or regular videos, on one video alone I'll get like 2 to 10,000 views. And these people who watch these videos, especially on my shorts, this is normal heights, by the way. I might want to get off on Adams Avenue and 30th and walk 30th to show you how This is the hippest neighborhood, by the way. All of this is now in the hippest neighborhood in San Diego. And North Park is the hippest neighborhood, but not the most fashionable and good-looking neighborhood, which is Hillcrest. Then you have the tramps and the touristy of downtown. They're all very different, folks. Anyways, but getting back to my YouTube videos in my shorts. I have over 100,000 people watch my videos every 10 days. I don't need to worry about making videos because all of my videos that I have made for years, they continue to be watched. And some videos that I made are still viral. It is extremely difficult to make a regular video and go viral. And the people who don't have any videos that are relevant to nothing, there is such a low percentage of people. I'm gonna get off here so I'll walk around and show you around my little neighborhood. I wanted to say something about my YouTube videos. That in the YouTubers, the new generation of YouTubers, such a low percentage, like not even 1%, are getting famous from one video. But guess what? They need to continue to make videos to be able to keep continuing to have the people coming. Because just because you made a video and it went viral and you had like 100,000 people, and out of those 100,000 people, 10,000 people subscribe to your videos, and boom, you get to be monetized, right? But those people, they don't know how to make the money, because just because they got monetized, they're probably gonna make $1 a day. Anyways, I wanted to walk and show you this place that I wanted to have dinner with. Ow. So anyways, folks, I'm here in my old stomping grounds. This is very exciting. I got everybody, my nine viewers still watching, my 7 viewers, but that place over there is really, really nice. Anyways, I'm just gonna walk around 30th all the way to another boulevard, El Cajon Boulevard, and maybe show you around Lafayette Hotel, which is very, very high end, like an avant-garde hotel. But this is called the Fortunate Son. And check out those lamps. Wow, I need to come here. They have excellent, from what I've heard, excellent Chinese food. And the reason that it says Fortunate Son is because of that what do you call it, that special fortune cookie that you get when you go to a Chinese place. This used to be a drug a pharmacy, like like from the, I think it was a drug, and they kept the thing, but inside it looks like you're in Paris. Look at this. So anyways, folks, this is not really the place to be. You have to walk all the way over here or have a car. Is the people that are here is because they have a car, or they come here because they know that these are the places to be. That place over there called the Continental Lounge, the air conditioned lounge. Um, if you're here on my YouTube and you subscribe to my videos, um, you can Google. So you can search on my YouTube here, air conditioned lounge, and you can see some of my past fashion shows that I've done here with some really cool people who are DJs. And I think I know the owner, I forgot, but I want to go to the restroom, and I also want to check out my old stomping grounds. Let me go to the restroom. I love your outfit. Let's see what's going on. San Diego Techno, folks. A night dedicated to all forms of proper techno. I think that's happening today. So, anyways, I'm going to use the restroom so I can continue my walks. It's dark in here, folks. I feel like I'm in the London dungeon in London.
I cannot believe it.
So, anyways, folks, if you go to my YouTube, if you go to my YouTube and you search on my YouTube the air conditioned lounge, you'll be able to see videos of my fashion shows with my collections. Oh, I guess I was the DJ. I guess tonight is going to be techno night, and it's called Texture. She is giving me fashion, high fashion, folks. Let's see. Anyways, this is the air condition. So we're going to continue our walk towards this really cool place over here that they make their own beer, and the place actually is famous because they actually make the beer there. That's, I think, is famous. If it's a famous brewery that started here in North Park on this place, and that when you go to like the bars and you order IPAs, like handcrafted IPA. I know a lot about IPAs, and I know a lot about handcrafted beer and how they make the beer, because when I used to be an alcoholic, actually I am celebrating 45 months being sober. I used to go to all the breweries all over the state, in wineries, because that was sort of like my life, like fashion shows, events, and I used to meet so many people who owns a lot of companies, because they would sponsor my fashion show, so they would give me all this alcohol for free. So anyway, so I'm celebrating 45 months sober. So I'm not drinking, folks. I am actually sober. So anyways, but I know a lot about alcohol and wine and beer. I think it's gonna be on the next block. So anyways, can you believe that the whole block was destroyed? The all of those homes vanished last year. And look, it's all construction that is going up, and it's all brand new housing. Every other block, the situation in San Diego is like this. So anyways, can somebody remind me what the title of this video is? I'm not gonna be able to change it while I'm live. I should have just, well, I think I started this live video about the 8 freeway in San Diego. So now you know where I'm at. I'm in San Diego, California, America's finest city, folks. Look at all this massive construction. I am appalled. Appalled. Look at all this, folks. And guess what? They have the gay rainbow on the banner where it says now leasing. And this is not a well, yes, it is it is a gay neighborhood. Believe it or not, San Diego is gay. Period. Anywhere you go, it doesn't matter. It's very gay. In some of the communities that are not, there's a lot of people that are not known, a lot of communities that are not known to be gay. They're very gay friendly. This is the brewery that I was talking to you about, guys. Look, they have the brewery over there, and I want to see if they have my favorite beer that I used to have. It has chocolate. Look at this. Anyways, I'm just looking. Which one is the one that has the chocolate? No, which one is the one that has the chocolate inside the beer?
No, we don't have a chocolate beer.
Anyways, so I guess he knows more than me, folks. There's a beer that has chocolate inside, and it's like it has a lot of caffeine, basically. So don't you just guys hate it when you know what you want? Like if I was drinking and I wanted something with the chocolate, do you know like one beer, like a dark beer that has caffeine or energy, they put so much shit on those beers when they start doing the like, you know how they do the beer right there, you saw the big containers. Well, the ingredients for beer, they could have a lot of beer, they could have a lot of ingredients. It's not just water and wheat. Some of the beers that are made in Mexico, like the IPAs, I also think that in Mexico, Mexicans, period, in Mexico, they have really good beer. Not the Tecate and the Corona and Dos Equis and whatever. Not those beers. Mexicans love to experiment with food and drinks, and the breweries over there in Mexico, especially the ones in Tijuana, in north of the border, not south of the border, just like over here, there's a lot of breweries owners that went to school in the United States, and they have degrees in us being as a chef, like not mixology, folks, not mixology, because we're not doing cocktails. We're doing we're doing an actual drink. But in Mexico, a lot of the breweries put a lot of ingredients on, like oh, the equivalent of making Jagermeister, the equivalent of making a Jagermeister, which Jagermeister is a form of medicinal, it's a medicinal liquid. Well, Jägermeister is a shot, obviously, but a lot of the things that the Jägermeister has is actually to cure things. So that's one of my favorite drinks, the Jägermeister, and that's how I used to get fucked all the time because I just love Jägermeister, and I used to anyways. But exactly how they make the Jägermeister, the Jägermeister has so much ingredients. It is the equivalent of making some of the IPAs in Mexico that you will never find in the United States. Everybody has their own secret ingredients. Nobody shares their ingredients. It's just that everybody who makes beer knows the essentials of the ingredients, but in some of the IPAs that are darker, they have different types of things. I remember I went to a brewery and they were making my favorite, which is like a really dark IPA, and he said that he puts 47 ingredients, folks, and then it takes a couple of days to fermentate, or whatever the word is called. Anyways, this is my old stomping grounds. This is Monroe and 30th. Now we're going into the boulevard where the hookers used to be, the prostitutes back in the 80s. Anyways, now it's still sort of city films, breathing so heavy next to my neighbor, feeling city in Sin City. Anyways, folks, this used to be a bowling alley, and it was very famous in the 1950s and 60s. And look, they destroyed the whole block, and they only left this in the front. That's the original, the Aztec Bowl. They destroyed everything, and they just established in 1959. They tore everything down, and they built all of this up, but they only left that. So I've never seen this place. This is called Taco Tarian Plant-Based Mexican Eatery, but nobody's here because the tacos probably cost $400. Let's see. Carne asada obviously is not real. It's not real. Mexicans are not going to eat vegetarian tacos, folks. Come on. Plantain con mole. Plantain, traditional mole sauce. That sounds so good. Pickled red onion and sesame seeds and crema. This one right here sounds so good. Oh my God, Becky, what are you wearing? Also, these places don't have a price because everything is so expensive. This one, sopa de fideo, is like saying top ramen, which is like 25 cents when you go to the 99-cent store. And sopa de fideo in Mexico is like something that you get for free. And over here it's probably like $15 a thing. But it actually looks really nice. But who's gonna pay $10,000 to rent a place like this, to have a taqueria that's not even with real Mexican meat? Really? Oh my God, Becky, what are you wearing? And then we have Mexican pizza. Mexicans do not eat pizza, folks. Mexicans don't know how to make pizza. This is not a Mexican thing, okay? Trust me. Mexicans, they see the pizza as something like in America, they see French onion soup from Paris. Really? Don't they have anything else to do? Can you just open another fucking Carl's Jr. or at least have Carl's Jr. pay the rent, the electricity, and turn on the Carl's Jr. so I know that I'm here on the corner at Carl's Jr. and not just a Star. And what is this place? Smoke shop. This is a smoke shop, folks. ¿Cuánto cuestan los tacos? $3 tacos, folks. Qué escándalo. And this is a smoke shop. Oh my God, they just opened this place. This place used to be, I think this place used to be some kind of a furniture store from the 1950s. Anyways, a lot of smoke shops. Now, I'm in El Cajon Boulevard, where all the sluts and the prostitutes come, the hookers. But you know what? That world does not exist anymore. It's gone. But this is El Cajon Boulevard, and I have to make up my mind if I want to walk towards Lafayette Hotel, which is an extravagant, avant-garde hotel that is not very expensive, by the way. I think a regular room is like about $400, but it is like in a very avant-garde, like high fashion, and it has a diner inside that looks like from the 1930s. Or should I just walk to North Park, which is not very interesting, by the way. So maybe I should just walk over here. Now, I think I'm gonna have to order some food. I'm just thinking right now, what should I order? Or should I just end up at Colima's, my favorite Mexican place? Or should I just take the bus? The bus one is it would take me to Fashion Valley, but actually would take me, wouldn't have to walk. Am I gonna get on another bus? Oh my God. Am I gonna get hijacked like they did in Los Angeles a couple of days ago if I get on the bus? That would be so scary. Anyways, folks, the bus is coming. Buenas tardes a todos. Anyways, there's this place over here. El Cajon Boulevard. I'm walking on El Cajon. There's a bus. This is a 24-hour Rutgers restaurant. I never thought that it was, well, I guess if I wake up at like around 3 o'clock and I can always come to Denny's or Rutgers, but this place has been here for decades. Oh my God. Oh my God. And today is Throwback Thursdays. Um, John F. Kennedy was here in the 1960s. By the way, there's a picture of him in here somewhere. Look how fabulous is a diner from the 50s, folks. Anyways, then we have Jack in the Crack. Oh, you know what? This street has a really cool place. Now that I was talking about the beer and the alcohol. This place over here is a little store that sells things not necessarily for people who own bars, but sells things to people who have bars in their house, because everything is very nostalgic, vintage, and it's all really beautiful. And they sell vintage shots in glassware, and they also carry, it's called Collins and Coupe, which is sort of like very Victorian, very 19th century, 20th century. We call Collins and Coupe. They're closed, obviously, but I know that the guy's always there. But look, everything here is related to alcohol, and some of the things and books, everything that they have here and elixirs is related to alcohol. And some of the collectors that they have, see, look, some glass. They have a lot of tiki stuff. Obviously, we're getting ready for Halloween. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that bottle. Actually, that kind of looks really cool. Look at this display, folks. And then all shelves over there that you can see, they have glass from antique, vintage, and some rarities, and they know what they're doing. This is like a very unique store here in North Park. It's called Bartending and Supplies, and I really like the whole Halloween ambiance. I'm gonna have to come back and do just a video on that, because obviously I wouldn't even know what to call this video since I got sidetracked with the San Diego Freeway. The 8 was completely stopped, but I'll keep the title. Because it's basically sort of like the last Thursday of this month. Also, what I've learned about being a YouTuber, I started doing YouTube live videos for a couple of months now. I'm getting used to it. Folks. Look at the tattoo place. For the live, when you go live, you can basically what do you call it? When you go to the editor on your videos, for the editor, you can edit what you're going to put. When you go live, you can go to your YouTube editor, I don't think it's the same thing as when you upload a video. When you go live, I don't know. I have to figure this one out actually. When you are making a YouTube video and you go live constantly, if you don't write anything down, it'll just go live. There's a lot of things to be learned on the YouTube. And look at the beautiful dog. And on the YouTube, when you go to the editor, you can do the tags, the hashtag, the tags. You can put the description of what you want when you go live. It'll already have a description like, please subscribe, and maybe you'll have a link to all your sites or whatever. And then also you can do tags. Well, for years and years, obviously I never went live. But then when I would go live, I discovered that it had all my information that I wanted when I uploaded some videos or whatever. But all the information was old. Like the tags would be like fashion and art and some stupid tags. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that if you're a YouTuber and you go live, obviously you can edit and put what you want, and it'll always be the same. So when you go live and you click it, it'll just say Medavog live or Madonna live, and then she'll probably have like the tags. Maybe she just wants like 3 tags or whatever. But what I've discovered is that for a long time, every time I would go live, it would always have that same information. So when you end the video stays and all looks the same. Obviously, when you go live, you can always just delete the title and put Wednesday Talking Fashion. Well, but the description and the tags are very different, and they're always the same. So when you end your video about talking about a Hurricane Helena or an earthquake or whatever, and you end the video, when people Google it in the future, it's never going to come up. It's just people are going to Google fashion, or they're going to Google something, and your video is going to come up that is not related to nothing. Anyways, I know I'm talking too much because I'm trying to talk about something, but anyway, but I've discovered that since it's going to be October now, this is a very good example of what I was going to say. Since October is coming, I'm going to change my live video setup again. Every month it changes. So this one would say September 2024. So now that I'm getting into this whole live YouTube video making, I've discovered that I get a lot of people, more viewers on my videos on the live because of the settings that I changed. So it could be, I could have an emergency, or there could be an emergency and I just want to go live. And then on my description, it'll say September, it'll say San Diego, it'll say Thursday, it'll say Wednesday, Throwback Thursday or something. And, okay. When this video ends, all the information that I put for September and everything that I'm doing, including with this video, when it ends, I don't have to do anything anymore to the video. Maybe change the title and that's it. And then in the future, if I want to Google or search my videos, or somebody's looking to see what happened on September 2025 on a Thursday, my video will come up. Okay? Now, on the last day of this month, I'm going to change my live video settings to live with Medavog October I'll probably put Halloween. I'll put a pumpkin, and then on the tags, I'm gonna delete all the tags for October. For September, I have like whatever I talk about. For October, I'll put fall. I'll put tag Halloween 2024, obviously. I'll put all Wicked, because the Wicked Witch. The Wicked is coming, folks. I'll definitely put Trump there for the last time. I won't put Trump. Maybe I won't put Trump anymore on the November, because my live videos in November, they won't be about Trump anymore, because he's not going to be the next president. So for November, I'll just put Kamala and the insurrection. I'll do maybe Trump lost. Usually whatever I write on the tags is what happens, because I'm an artist and we all see we're very different than the like regular people, I guess. We always foresee the future, or we're if we think about something or say what's gonna happen, it usually happens. I believe that I'm never wrong. Like if I it depends. It depends, but I know I'm not a Nostradamus, folks. Calm down. Hold your horses. Anyways, this is the Denny's. Anyways, I know I'm talking shit now, but for October, my hashtags will continue to say Trump lost or something funny. It'll have another tag like obviously October 2024 fall. It'll say, and then you'll have Throwback Thursday, the hashtag TBT, Taco Tuesday, Hump Day. It'll have a lot of tags related to October. And then in the description, I'll put my information. Maybe I'll change some of the links, because I'm I'm already popular by thousands of followers on my Instagrams, because I have 7 Instagrams. I have over 27 TikToks with millions of viewers that I don't give a shit about TikTok, by the way.
Texas.
I have Twitters. I have obviously here, and then for YouTube I have several accounts. They're all different. This is my main one because I've had this for 17 years. She looks fabulous. She's in pho. This is a place actually called McDonald's, and the fart face Trump, who wants to be the next president, he likes to eat a lot of McDonald's, and that is the reason that he farts so much. Can you believe that he farted inside the White House for 4 years and he got away? Like Jack Smith, I wish he put him in jail just for that. Anyways, folks, we're coming into the Lafayette. We're gonna go into the diner, because the diner has my favorite buckwheat pancakes from the 1920s and 30s. It was a very popular thing back in the Depression era. We're coming to Lafayette, so I'm glad. Oh my God, look at this. Tacongo, Taqueria de Hongos. Oh, wow. So this place sells tacos with mushrooms. Wow. And I'm so hungry right now, but I don't have any cash. And guess what, folks? Even if I did have cash, the tacos are $6. And that looks like Cantinflas. Oh, because they're 100% vegan. Oh, I see what's going on, folks. I see what's going on. And if you, okay, the tacos are $6. But if you want a flour tortilla taco, it's gonna cost you $1.50 more. So that's $7.50. And this place actually looks really good and very clean. And it says that they're closed. No wonder it was so clean. Don Quixote de la Mancha, Louisiana Street is actually where the place that I would go and eat is at, but it is like a couple of blocks that way. It's called Colimas, but this is Lafayette Hotel. I celebrated my birthday here. I've never had a fashion show. I met the owner, who's like 45. He's very young. You would never think he's the owner of this place that spent millions and millions of dollars in rejuvenating the place, and the place already looked amazing. It's called Lafayette, and the owner is very gay friendly. He's not gay, and he's very handsome. He actually looks like my best friend, who is gay, who's white. But anyways, we're gonna go to Lafayette, folks. We're going to go to the diner, and this place is so beautiful. It's very avant-garde because they put a lot of work into the decor. And my really good friend has always been the DJ for the summer events here. And if you just wanted to have a drink, they have what do you call it? Espresso drinks. That's just a coffee bar over there. And the high East Tide. Wow. Look at this, folks. These are all records. This is very good. Saturn 2000. La rebajada de los sonideros. Wow, this is a really good one. Wow. Next thing, they probably have Juan Gabriel. So anyways, they have a DJ. You can put on the record. This place is very trendy, by the way. And then we're gonna go to the diner. It looks like the Emerald City from the Wizard of Oz. Now we're gonna check out the pool. Let's see, how do you open this? This is the pool, folks. You can rent a cabana. Well, this place is not very expensive. It depends where this is the outside for the pool. Obviously, this is where the parties happen in the summer. But I think it's like $400 to stay here. It depends. I think that could be like the most. It's very trendy, and it's a very beautiful place to be. I wish I could sit at the diner, but and the bathrooms are really cool, by the way. I know it's for two, right? Anyways, folks, And this is um the coffee bar, and they make fabulous coffee. Oh, that reminds me. It smells really nice in here, by the way. Anyways, folks, I should have just called the limo to pick me up. Well, this is a very exciting. I've been coming here to Lafayette for a long time. They used to be called this place called the Red Fox, which they opened over there on the corner. It's a steakhouse. In this place over here, I'm wondering if this is the newest place. It's like a speakeasy VIP, some sort of a bar called Lulu's Club Ballroom. Oh, how fancy. Look at her. Oh, wow. That looks great. Anyways, folks, that's the Red Fox. What I need to do is I need to go and get a pound of coffee before they close. It's 9:32. I think the supermarket closes at 10 o'clock. I can't believe that I've been live for an hour and 28 minutes. It's not really a lot. My most live video. Oh my god, he's grabbing her ass. Live and direct, folks. Somebody's horny. Anyways, we're coming into the boulevard. This place used to be a very seedy area of San Diego in the 80s. I think in the 70s, but mostly in the 80s. This is a live wire, cold beer, and warm friends, more like drunks. Well, I just can't believe that there's not a hooker in sight or a prostitute. Times have changed, folks. This is the famous boulevard, El Cajon Boulevard. I remember back in the 80s, actually. Well, I know I'm too old for this. I'm too old for you guys because I'm old. I've lived the 80s because the 80s was my thing. And I used to take a bus that would start in downtown and it would have to go to El Cajon Boulevard to go all the way to El Cajon, believe it or not, to go and buy my Susie and the Banshees and the Cure t-shirts and anything that I wanted made in London, because the only place you could buy these things was in El Cajon City, called the Blue Mini Records. And this place used to be scary. And now you cannot even afford to come over here because at that brewery over there, everything is like $12.99 and up. This used to be the Blockbuster where you can rent videos. Oh my god, I can't believe it, folks. Now I'm walking over here. Actually, I'm carrying my regular bag, my personal bag. And you know, I hate carrying bags. I think it's kind of tacky. Um, I don't care. I mean, to me, I just cannot be seen carrying bags, walking around carrying a bag. If it's not a nice bag that could have your laptop or something more of value, like just your little things, like when you go to a rave or a festival. Now that's a bag. I would carry a bag or a fanny, not a fanny pack. Fanny packs, I don't know because it's just too much on the waist. I just think like a bag, a crossover bag, like a shoulder bag, a crossover, basically that the thing goes around your whole body is nice. It doesn't have to be Louis Vuitton or Balenciaga or Dolce& and Gabbana, who's actually out of fashion. D&G, Gucci, believe it or not, I feel it's out of fashion. I feel that in fashion, I haven't talked too much about fashion, and I should make live videos and talk about fashion because I know a lot about fashion. I know the history of fashion. And I think that anything with the logo is very tacky and old fashioned. I have a thing about, I always had a thing about logos, even when the logo started. I find them to be very, very tacky. You know when something is real and when something is fake. And because there has been so much looting in the houses of Chanel and Versace and Gucci, so much looting that I just feel like even the people who are wearing the original things, just random kids who could never afford to buy any of that stuff, I always wonder if it was stolen or how the fuck they got it. Because when I was a teen and I was in my 20s, I remember struggling. No, I never really struggled, but struggling, whatever, to buy my Versace pants, my Medusa Versace belt, because Versace was the fashion of the 90s. So, in terms of fashion, right now, I think that even though that those houses, actually, I don't even have to go a lot further about the house of Louis Vuitton. The news in Tokyo, in Japan, in China, the news this week was all about how the label, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, all those brands, they're completely going into darkness. Basically, nobody can afford them. The new generation cannot afford, even if they're rich. They don't want it. They want something new. The new people who are rich, they don't care about those labels anymore. Because if you think about it, it's been way too long. I don't even know how the houses with the logo monogram has gotten away with so much time, so many years, over 3 decades now, getting away with selling that crap. No originality. I believe if it's not Chanel, some of the houses, they put a lot of work into what they do, but mostly it's just all made in multitudes, and because of the counterfeits and the people breaking into the luxury stores, it's not It's kind of tacky, to be very honest. It's always been very tacky, anyways, in the first place. People who have money, they do not care about showing a local thing. It's just that people who don't have any style or who have poor quality. Anyways, it doesn't matter because what people think, because in the end, nobody gives a fuck. You're still gonna buy your fake Louis Vuitton and show the world that it's real, or wear your stolen merchandise, and but you don't have anywhere to live. Well, you know what I mean. I'm just talking shit, talking bad. But really, in reality, I feel that anything with a logo monogram, if it's not handmade like Louis Vuitton does in some of their luggage and their store in their in their bags, some of them are actually handmade, but obviously nobody can afford them because that's the real deal. That's the things that you would buy in Paris at the boutique. And since Gianni Versace died, you know, they struggled to make his clothes. Obviously, when he died, the house died, because at least in the men's clothing, they had a Versace atelier, and a lot of people who buy Versace, I know that the Gianni Versace silk shirts cost like, you know, like $2,500 or whatever. And what I like about the Versace is that you can totally tell when Versace is fake, because people don't go out making Versace fakes, because you can totally tell when it's real and when it's not real. When it's not real, it looks like it's made in China. Really, it's worse than the Gucci logo or the Christian Dior logo. The Versace, you can totally tell when it's real. But you know, Gianni Versace died about 30 years ago. It's going to be 30 years. And the label that he used to have, which was only sold in the boutiques, and very few, I'm saying like maybe 3 shirts per style. He would sell small, medium, and large. European sizes is 40, 46, whatever. He those things that say atelier were actually handmade by tailors, not machines, or machine people that make beautiful clothes still. But they were not like that. It was almost near haute couture, but it was not haute couture. It was just called atelier. And those shirts cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and they don't make atelier anymore. Like Jean Paul Gaultier doesn't want to bother making Jean Paul Gaultier. They want to do some sort of like a revival of Gaultier, but it's not going to happen because Gaultier has always been very avant-garde, and his clothing has always cost over $1,000. Maybe a shirt made in somewhere would cost you like $500, but that was a long time ago. Anyways, folks, there's the weather is getting nice. It's like air conditioned. What the hell is this? Look where blah 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 blah. Anyways, folks, that's a church. Oh, someone's walking their dog. Well, my battery's gonna die now. Hoping everybody had a wonderful day. And we'll see each other soon. It's getting very spooky, folks.